millet, the sweet potatoes, plus the new things like cocoa. Cocoa is new here. We didn't have cocoa. And then, in order to do that, we pointed out for you the 4 sectors. Commercial agriculture with the Chibaro Aymar, Chura, Otita. And within commercial agriculture, we told you that either you could use the extensive agriculture, where you have big production on a big land, even if the products you are dealing in are low value. They are giving you smaller income per acre, but because you are doing it on a big scale, you get good money. So we said extensive agriculture for the ones with big pieces of land. Sugarcane, indigenous cattle, cotton, all those can be done on a big scale. Even tobacco, if you want tobacco, you can do it on a big scale, and you will get good money. But if you didn't have big land, we advised you about intensive agriculture, where you use a small piece of land and you do enterprises which are selected for that small piece of land, which can give you high income even if you do it on a small scale. This was our line from the student days when we analyzed and our society, and we saw what was happening in the world, because by this time we had studied what was happening in the world, and we knew what was needed where. The economics of that time was that if you do it on a big scale, you can get good money. But if you have got a smaller piece of land, you do intensive agriculture. Now here, I'll give you some examples, starting with myself, because I could not tell people about modernization of agriculture without taking the lead. And in my case, I decided to do ranching to promote the indigenous cattle, because I did not agree that we should abandon these indigenous cattle. And if there are some pictures which my group have captured, they can show you what I have been. That will come later. That will come later. Show the other pictures. The herds, if you have them. Show the herds properly. That's my daughter. Those are some of the herds. If you have got more pictures, you can show them. Now, those herds, those are my herds at Kisozi, and they are semi-modernized because what we did from the traditional cattle keeping, we introduced fencing, introduced tick control, killing ticks by dipping. Then we created dams so they have water all the time. Bush clearing, removing the bushes. Removing the bushes. Now that has enabled us to have good herds, as you can see. But we are still using the method of free range. Free range means they graze the natural grass after you have removed the weeds. You have removed the bushes you don't want, the bushes and the grasses you don't want. But there, that's where some of us had to come in and do the chibaro. Because when I bush clear, I am able to keep about 300 cows per square mile. I bush clear, remove the mutete, Afronada Simbopogan, remove the other Obugando, Acacia Hohai, remove other unwanted things. Then you have the grass you want, but the one which grows naturally. The stocking ratio, you'll be able to have 300 cows per square mile. But this may not be, maybe underutilization. So we tasked Dr. Demoon to do a calculation. What if we grow the grass? Instead of the free range, what if we grow the grass? That is bush clearing, but it's not growing the grass. That's bush clearing. There we have removed the bushes and left only the trees, shade trees, the trees we want, and the nitrogen fixers. This is the battle. You can see the bushes there. If you don't remove them, it will be thicket, and they will suffocate the grass. Grass will not grow. It will become like a forest reserve. But now, what if we grow the grass and cut and feed the cows? The cows don't have to walk and graze. Now, Dr. Ademondo made a calculation that in 1 square mile you can put 6,000 cows. 1 square mile can support 6,000 cows. Instead of the 300, you now support 6,000. Then we were about to, I was excited, I was about to start. But then, some of them said, but the logistics of moving the grass, cutting it, the fuel, may it not be very expensive. So now where we are thinking of a hybrid. You don't fully plow the whole area. You plow a part, you cut the grass, but you also keep the other free range. And then we shall see. Even if we don't go up to 6,000 cows per square mile, even if we got 4,000, we shall be much better off than just 300. So you show us these Ankole cows now eating in the troughs, eating the grass which is cut, the one you had started showing. You can see how those cows are fighting for. There, what we have done, we have grown, they call it Napier grass somewhere. It is a type of emuli, a type of echibingo, type of reeds. But I think they got it from South America, and we cut it and silage it. Silage means you ferment it, then you add molasses from the sugar factories. So areas like Busoga, which have got sugar cane, can actually also have a lot of cows. You use the molasses to add to the feeds. So therefore, there I am taking the lead to show the big farmers how we can intensify, not just have 300 cows per square mile, maybe have 4,000, even if it's not 6,000, but at least have 4,000. Grow the grass somewhere. But don't eliminate the grazing, because these European cows which stay in the house all the time, I think they will also have some issues. So you supplement the natural feeding with this feeding, so that we really we develop this industry and maximally exploit it. Now one of my children was also with the cows somewhere. Did you get some from some pictures? Doesn't matter when you get it, we shall see it. Can see it later. Now coming to, but this is now for the big ranches, like mine. How about the others who don't have these big ranches? Now the danger was the people without big land trying to do enterprises of the ones with the big land. This is where the poverty was coming from. Now, in the case of the cattle corridor, starting with Nyabushozi, I analyzed this for them and I said, no. These Ankole cows, you leave them for now. Leave them to the big farmers who have enough time, who are not under pressure of money, to concentrate the genes. Because those Ankole cows you see, they are both good for beef, but also for milk. In fact, among those cows, I have got cows which milk more than even the Frisians now. But this one I have been able to concentrate them because I'm not under pressure of looking for survival. I have enough resources. So for my ordinary people, my advice was go to the Frisians. Go to the Frisians. Go to the dairy cows. You have not got it. Leave it when you get it. Now let's go to... So I was able to convince the Wananchi in the cattle corridor to go for Frisian cows. And they did. It has now spread from the Tanzanian border all the way to Nakasongola, to Masindi. If you go there, that's why the milk production has gone from 200 million liters a year to now 5.3 billion liters. So let's see the testimonies of some of the families.
Amazina ganje habaho Arsena abasa project says tuyinaha tuyinente tuyine embuzi tuyine orutoke mbwenu ninza kubatandikira kareho staka murebe ente ziriyo ebinyatsi staka shikire ahante kuri ebinyatsi tukantirisa free range kandi tukama matemaki so bunako obo tukama dutama 50 ana omomo mbonu kutwatandikire project ye kikinyatsi twayombeka ekiju twabyare ekinyatsi toyihamwente zokama twabanuzo twatombije twatoma omukijomo twareba amatega yiyongeraho ntukamente 16 ente 16 nozikamwartigana then okonka wontutaho nago mukasheshe no mwabazi ntukame mirundi ebiro mwizoba omukamo gwo mukasheshe no mukamo gwo mwabazi mbwenu kunogira kandi tuzukusiba mungu nsiba ntukora zero grazing tukora go zero grazing nizirisa mukasheshe tandiko kuri yashayi 12 tukamasha 2 then tagaraka tuzha omwabazyo zaheza kama omwabazyo tagaraka tuzihereza ziri tukabe ntwena ngo tukore zero grazing konka problem aheri na amezi hatukuzukuriya tagaraka tuzitwara ziza kunywa amezi okwifo oadamu mbwenu reba ngo ejo distance zikabene zikamwa kukiraho konka distance egiye kuza kunywa amezi kurugayo so tuzukutereza